In week 5, everybody's going to come to class. You're going to exchange your paper with someone, and you're going to peer edit it. I have like basically a model for you to follow to help you grade someone's paper. So it's not really a content-based grading exercise. It's more of, did this person follow the directions and turn in a good paper? And we'll get into it later, but just know, week 5 we're peer editing. Then you're going to turn around, you're going to take your peers' comments, you're going to turn in a second draft week 6. You can't just take your peers' comments, you also have to reread it yourself, have a family member read it, see if it makes sense, turn it in. Week 6, your second draft. Okay, week 6, we're going to meet at the University of Dayton Library. They have an excellent library with 5 million sources, and their librarians are top notch. So we're going to go there. I'm going to help you find some more sources for your final draft. And with that library, your second visit to a library, you're going to turn in an annotated bibliography at the start of week 7. Okay, so week 6 we won't meet at DeVry. We'll meet at the University of Dayton instead. We'll go over sources. Okay, week 7. Basically, we're going to go over how do you present your research orally. How do you cover a 15-page paper in 4 or 5 minutes? All right, because usually you're not going to have a lot of time to present your material. So the issue is how do you present it effectively orally, and that's what we're going to cover week 7. All right, and basically week 8 is when you're going to turn in your final draft of your paper. It's due at the start of class, and we're going to do oral presentations, and that'll be the class. So this is advanced composition. I expect you to have good spelling, good grammar. We're going to do a major position paper. We're going to cover that right now. Okay, so the position paper. Basically what you're going to do is write a 8 to 15 page paper on the topic of your choice. You can choose any topic. It just has to be it has to be written persuasively. Okay, you're going to use 12-point Times New Roman font, 1-inch margins all the way around. You're going to have a works-cited bibliography page. It does not count as one of the 8 pages. Sometimes people say, well, is the cover page and the bibliography, is that a page? No. 8 to 15 of actual material. It's real easy to get 8 to 15 if you choose a good topic and you get good sources. All right, and you have a good outline. So those don't count. You have to have at least 10 sources in your paper, and they have to be cited effectively. Your paper is going to have a consistent theme throughout. So if you think abortion should be outlawed, halfway through the paper I shouldn't see statements such as there are instances where abortion should be legal. Unless you're trying to say proponents of abortion think this, opponents think this, but however, this is where it needs to be. Okay, you can do that. You can present counter arguments, and actually that's effective. And you'll see that in the outline that I posted on doc sharing. Your paper has to be persuasive throughout. I don't really want to see first person. It's kind of hard not to use first person in a position paper, but it can be done. The last few classes have done it. It actually adds a little more difficulty to the paper, but it makes it more effectively written, and it makes it more sound more collegiate. No citations to Wikipedia. You can use APA or MLA format. I'm familiar with both schools, like I said, so you can use either one of those. All right, so if you look at the last few pages of the syllabus, it goes over the course project guidelines and expectations. All right, so use that, and then also it talks about the oral presentation. Okay, so that's all I have. That's just going over the syllabus. Basically, discussions each week are 20 points. That's 140 points. Assignments, the paper topic's 15 points. The library assignment's 20 points. Outline 75 points, and the bibliography is 100. Your first draft is 150 points. Second draft, 175 points. Your final draft, 225 points. So right there is 55% of your grade, or 550 points. Week 8, oral presentation. I'm looking for an effective oral presentation, but if you show up and you talk intelligently, and you're not intoxicated or something stupid like that, you're going to get the 100 points. Okay, so that'll be 10% of your grade, so there's 1,000 total points there. Okay, If you have any questions, feel free to give me a shout. Joshua Carter at DaytonFlatFeeLawyer.com. Otherwise, I will see you week 3, which is on a Thursday, in class. So make sure you're doing the assignments between now and then. You need to email me your paper topic by next Wednesday night. Then the week after that, you need to email me your library assignment, and then I'll see you week 3. Okay, so take a look at the material, email me with questions. All right, thanks, and have a good week.